to WrestleMania is set. Welcome to a special edition review of the Elimination Chamber. I'm TJ. That is the Stain, Steve. Mr. Smoker Mania.
Oh my God.
Oh shit! Look, all right. Let's set the men's chamber match aside for a minute and everything that happened after it. Let's put a pin in that because that's going to be a big topic of conversation. Let's go all the way back to the very beginning of this tonight.
Okay.
We started off with the women's elimination chamber match.
Yep.
Now, obviously, my favorite was Alexa Bliss. I love that twisted little psycho.
Yeah.
But, and she was looking good.
Uh-huh.
Jade Cargill came back before everything kicked off. And I think we got an answer to, who put her on the shelf.
Yep. And last Monday on Raw, there was a comment made about it. Who did that? And I thought right then, I bet Naomi fucking did it.
You and I were texting back and forth about that. You had said that.
Yeah. Because they kept saying, Rodriguez.
Liv
Morgan. Well, maybe. But then I thought, no, Naomi fucking did it. She wanted in on that tag team championship. And then they lost that championship last week.
Right.
To Liv Morgan. And then that's why I thought today, okay, I'm going to go with Bianca Belair. I think she's going to win this to get a singles match.
You know what? And I think we've got a good setup for that because Bianca, and it's going to depend on obviously Monday night. And we've got to see what happens Monday night with the Rhea Ripley, Io Sky.
Right.
I don't think Rhea's dropping the title.
But
there was way too much to get her there that I just don't see her dropping the title to Io. And plus, you've already had the Io Sky Bianca Belair rivalry.
Right.
And it's played out. So, all right, Rhea finally gets her first win over Io Sky in singles competition. Then we go to Rhea Bianca. And we've just got this amazing setup. There's Fat 420.
Yeah.
We've got this amazing setup with Bianca. I think it's going to be Bianca Rhea at WrestleMania. Now, obviously, yes, I was going for Alexa Bliss for a couple of different reasons.
Well,
because she's hot.
Well, I love that twisted psycho, man. When she does the whole, when she's in that Wyatt character, man, I love the shit that she pulls.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Because you never know what she's going to do next. When she sat in the middle of the ring and just started weaving back and forth with that twisted fucking grin, I'm like, oh,
right.
I wanted to find a way to send her a text to go, will you dump your boyfriend and go out on a date with me?
Yeah.
I would
like that.
I would just ask her to sit on my face.
I would. Oh my, don't make me do it. Don't make me do. I will go with something we've got to review tomorrow. I will go with it right now. I would slide bare ass down to Sudbury Big Nickel just to do her laundry.
Oh, yeah.
So did you find... Okay.
I did. But
do you get all 6 episodes at once?
Yes, I binged it. And then I binged it again.
See, I had to actually wait every single week to watch it.
Nope, I got the whole thing. So yes, tomorrow we will be reviewing season 4 of Shoresy.
Nice, I love it.
Which I loved. But back to tonight.
Yeah,
so
back to tonight.
We get the twist where Jade Cargill comes back. She knocks out Naomi. Oh, that gives Liv Morgan plenty of time to walk around and talk shit. my biggest problem with Liv Morgan is she's a fucking New Jersey girl. I hate New Jersey. I hate everything about New Jersey.
Yeah,
and people who love New Jersey, I tend to hate them too.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, screw
Liv
you,
Morgan is beautiful, but
screw you, Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
If Liv Morgan would just keep her mouth shut, she'd be fine.
So
when she opened her mouth, it's like, fucking shut the fuck up.
Oh God, yeah, she's annoying as fuck. So all right, so
you would still let her sit. You would still let her sit on your face and ride it.
Only if I could put one of my dirty socks in her mouth so she'd shut up.
Oh, I'd have something
or a
dirty
pair of Steve's dirty underwear.
I'd have something dirty in her mouth.
Turns out to be a good. I think the women's elimination chamber match was a good match. It was pretty well clean all the way through. Did it turn out the way I wanted? No, but it was clean all the way through.
Have you read what Bleacher Report said about it?
Not yet. If you've got that handy, go ahead and bring that up.
Yeah, I got it. I just called it up. Let's see. Since we're talking about Women's Elimination Chamber, they gave it a B.
And it was a good opening match.
Right.
It really kind of set the tone for the night. It was a good opening match. It went relatively smoothly, other than Jade whipping the hell out of Naomi.
Yeah, that was.
And then giving fucking Liv Morgan a chance to talk without Steve's dirty underwear in her mouth. Oh God, I can't stand her. I would rather listen to an engine knocking than her talking. So then we move on to the next match, the tag match. Now, we all had mixed opinions on everything tonight. That was the
No, I'm not laughing at something I read on the Bleacher Report.
On the tag match, that was the one I got right. But I was wrong. I thought Charlotte Flair would get involved, but I really did feel like it was going to be Trish and Tiffy, because Tiffany Stratton's on this run now. It's going well. Mm-hmm. Trish Stratus you're not going to let Trish Stratus lose in Toronto.
In her hometown, yeah.
Yeah, she's not going to lose in her hometown. So we go through that match. There's a couple of twists. It actually turns out to be a decent match. I give that match a B.
Yeah. Yeah, B minus.
Right.
Let's see. Elimination Chamber. Yeah, Elimination Chamber gave him a B minus.
Okay. Bleacher Report did?
Bleacher Report gave B minus for that tag team match for the women.
Now, before we go into the next match, I also want to say I'm very pissed off at Toronto.
Oh.
Yeah, they booed the national anthem.
They booed. Look, when we are hosting hockey and it's a Canadian team that's in the United States, we do Canada's national anthem first and then ours. And we respect Canada's national anthem. And stand and we're quiet and we give them a respect. They fucking booed our national anthem being sung. And I'm like, you know what? I actually wanted, Toronto was on my bucket list of places I wanted to go. Well, give your balls a tug, tit fucker. I'm going right past Toronto and going straight to Sudbury.
Right?
Yeah, Pat McAfee didn't like that either.
No, Pat McAfee, and I agreed with him. Pat McAfee was bringing it up all night. Oh, you boo our national anthem, you bastards. These events bring so much money to the host country. For them to boo us, and let's face it, WWE is an American.
There's almost 40,000 people at that event.
And they were booing us. They were booing the United States.
Yeah.
I had to send them a roll of fucking used toilet paper. That's what I ought to do.
There's
bastards.
Or the toilet paper you see, that's the cheese grater toilet paper.
Right. So now we get into the unsanctioned Kevin Owens Sami Zayn match.
Oh, that was a good one. I love that one.
If the men's elimination chamber match had not gone the way it had, I will be very honest that I was very where I was at during the men's elimination chamber match. One, I give that unsanctioned match of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, I give that an A. Two,
that's what Bleacher Report gave him.
Two, it was right there from stealing the show. That match had such a throwback to the Attitude Era that it was insane.
Yeah, the way Owens dropped Sami Zayn across the top rope looked pretty painful.
Yeah.
Sammy dragging out that barbed wire covered chair and just hitting Kevin with it over and over and over and over and over again.
Right.
And then Owens, after it's done, coming back in to cause more damage. And then we get surprise number 2 of the night, the return of one of my favorite people, the Apex Predator, the Viper.
I seen that. That was pretty cool.
Randy Orton comes back in and drops everybody.
Everybody.
Right.
RKO everywhere.
It was an RKO fest.
Right.
Hey, you want to eat something? Here, I've got an RKO for you to chew on. Blop.
That was pretty cool.
The way Randy came back was so worth it. And now that gives us our setup for WrestleMania with Kevin Owens. Because you know Orton's pissed.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
All right. We go into the men's elimination chamber match.
Yes.
I give that an A as well. Even though I think Seth Rollins did it dirty. And I don't agree with how they counted that one out, because an elimination chamber match is supposed to be no countouts, no disqualifications. Rollins was eliminated. He should not even have been in the chamber at that point. He should have been gone.
Yep.
This is now shades of 2011. It's Cena, Punk. That's what it came down to. All right. Now, granted, when Punk hit that fucking Logan Paul with the GTS and kicked him out of there, I was jumping up and down in my living room like a fucking 14-year-old cheerleader. Yay, that motherfucker's going. I hate that bastard.
Yeah.
I literally hate that fucking Logan Paul.
You notice the announcers were too happy to see Logan Paul?
Nobody was happy to see Logan Paul.
No.
Except for the announcers.
No, just Wade Barrett.
Yeah.
Even Pat McAfee is like, well, at least he's bringing in the American flag so it can get booed, but you son of a bitch. You know, I mean, nobody wanted to see Logan Paul.
Nope.
I don't think even Wade Barrett wanted to see him, but he's like, well, I've got to play the character of being the asshole, so here we go.
Yeah, you gotta admit though that the Punk and Cena hitting the heart attack on Rollins was a pretty cool moment.
That was cool. And I mean, Punk and Cena walking up and hugging each other and giving each other the respect before they took off into the match.
Right.
They really did. If you think back to 2011, let's look back at that for a minute. You had the pipe bomb, which I still go back and I watch. I love the pipe bomb. And then that catapults into Money in the Bank. And then Punk wins the title. Punk leaves Chicago with the title. I don't know where he went. I mean, he might have went down to like Williamsville or something. I mean,
Oh,
but he leaves the Allstate Arena with the title. And it really set up a lot of what the 2011 storyline was and how good that was back then. Because you were tuning in every week to see what the fuck Punk was going to do next.
yeah.
And that, since he's been back, that's my appeal with the guy. He really is that gotcha moment. I
Right.
want to know what he's going to fucking do next.
Oh, yeah.
Seth Rollins broke back into the chamber to stomp Punk on the steel, which then Cena drags Punk back into the ring, locks him in the STF. Here's my problem. Punk did not get counted out.
No, submission.
Punk did not tap out.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
The ref said he did.
The ref.
I saw the ref. I agree with you. I agree with you. I don't remember seeing Punk tapping, but I just remember seeing the ref saying, "Okay, it's over." So I thought, well,
the ref called him out because Punk didn't have enough to hold his arm up.
Right.
But that's not a tap out.
Uh-huh.
And quite frank, and it said very specifically in the Elimination Chamber rules, they either have to tap or they have to get pinned.
Right.
That's a fucking Brock Lesnar win, is what that was.
There's a count out, yeah.
Yeah, it was a count out, like when Brock held Cody up in the Kimura lock 2 years ago.
Right.
Cody never tapped.
Right.
But he did get knocked out from the pain, and they counted him out. But that was a regular match.
Yeah.
Right.
This wasn't. So the only thing they should have done at that point was say, all right, pin him or break it.
Yeah.
Cena wins. He's going to WrestleMania. He's facing Cody. Here comes the final boss. Cody Rhodes, I want you.
With Travis Scott.
With Travis Scott, yes.
And his sage.
So, long story short, Cody literally tells The Rock to go fuck himself.
Yeah.
Right.
Hugs Cena. Cena beats down Cody Rhodes. It was not the heel turn I expected, but I did predict a heel turn tonight, and there was our heel turn.
Yeah.
And it was an unexpected out of it. Again, we go right back to this is the Paul Levesque era. This is Triple H writing at its finest. Here is a guy who is beloved. Everybody loves Cena. Am I wrong?
Right.
Right.
And now that would never have been touched with Vinnie Mac. But instead, you get Triple H. What can I do for a crowd reaction? What can I write for a crowd? What can I make happen that is going to get everybody from left field? And it's going to set me up for a better WrestleMania and try to match or beat WrestleMania 40.
Right.
And we have the perfect setup now.
Huh?
Now, Cena heel turn. They're going to say, why did Cena heel turn? What happened? Cena already sold his soul. Look at the movies he's making.
Right.
Oh, he took a cheap victory over Punk to get himself into the main event to try to break Ric Flair's record.
Right. Right.
The beatdown with the Rolex, wiping the blood on the Cody's Soul belt. The date on the belt, if I remember right, that was when the Dream passed.
Yep.
So we have all of that happened. And now, we're literally left now with many more questions.
Oh, yeah.
Now, we still, remember, and this is something I get from, one of the things I love to listen to is the Not Sam Wrestling podcast. And those of you that are wrestling fans, I invite you, especially the emergency podcasts that they do, which are after things like they're doing one right now, I'll guarantee you.
Right.
And I invite everybody to listen to that and catch it, because it really opens your eyes on a lot of different things. And one of the things I'm going to say is what they say on that show all the time. Everything counts. Especially now in this Paul Levesque era. Everything counts.
Yeah.
Who got Cena into the movies?
Right.
Who do you think did it?
Rock.
Yeah. Of course, Cena sold his soul to The Rock already.
Oh, yeah.
Everything counts.
Yep.
So, now that we know that everything counts, all right, that stomp to Punk by Rollins, because Rollins is so blindly obsessed
Right.
with making sure Punk never lives out his dream. Well, now you got a two-front setup for Punk. Because you know Punk and Rollins are going to be on the card at WrestleMania now.
Right.
To beat the shit out of each other again. Yet, now Cody is set up in a position where he may have to do another tag match on night one.
Oh.
Is there any other pay-per-views between this and WrestleMania?
That's it, buddy. The next one is WrestleMania. We are 49 days away, and now we really start the build-up.
Okay, the reason why I'm asking is because I'm wondering what favor is that Punk wants.
Like I said, everything counts. Heyman still owes Punk a favor.
Oh.
So I'm wondering if somehow the favor is having him switch with Cena, so that way he can have his WrestleMania moment.
I don't think he'd make the switch happen, but I could see a match being made.
Him in there somewhere, yeah.
I could see a match being made where we have a 2011 rematch.
Right.
And Punk wins that match.
Mm-hmm.
But what he gets is the OG bloodline to play security and keep everybody out of it. So Punk and Cena can finish it right.
Right.
Because let's face this new, but the other thing that you have to look at is Cody Rhodes really grows into his own. Steve has said this multiple times, and 420 has to me this year as well, is we really haven't had the Cody Rhodes as a champion that we expected to have.
Right.
It's been a lackluster run for the last year.
Yeah.
When was Cody really coming into his own. Like, we really saw Cody. It was when he was up against the
Roman.
super villain.
Yeah.
When Cody is, this is where I was like, if he does sell his soul, he's going to do a heel turn, but it's going to be hard for them to do that.
Right.
Because Cody Rhodes is the ultimate babyface.
Yeah. He's definitely. Yeah. Everybody loves Cody Rhodes.
You can't help but love the guy.
Yeah.
But when he really grows, when he really puts on the show, Cody and Brock.
If Cody's anything like his dad, he'll be a good heel. Because all three of us pretty much know Dusty.
Well, Dusty was a great heel.
Right.
But I want you to kind of think back a little bit. Let's go back to beginning Cody.
Stardust Cody?
No, I'm going to go before that.
Oh, okay.
All right. Legacy Cody.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. He was a hired gun for Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it was lackluster as a heel, right?
Right.
Okay. So then you move into Intercontinental Champion Cody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that was more of a crybaby heel, and it was just annoying.
Yeah. Kind of like
Then you had
Booker.
Stardust, and you're like, oh, God, that failed.
Yeah.
Cody was begging for a babyface run, and the company was not, Vince especially was not letting him have it.
Right.
And that was why he left.
Right.
So then he goes to Ring of Honor, and he gets into the Bullet Club. Now, the Bullet Club traditionally is what?
I wouldn't say a heel. It seems like Bullet Clubs are more
Anti-hero.
Yeah, we're more like an antagonist. I think that's what you would call it.
Mm-hmm.
Where it does. They're good. They're bad. It just depends who they're going against.
It's a lot like see. This is one of the things I love about this era now with Punk is an enigma. He could be an asshole. He could be the bad guy. He could be the good guy. It doesn't matter.
People would still like him. Yeah.
You just love the guy.
Right.
Because he comes out and he's just himself. And he acts like a North Ender Cub fan, Blackhawk fan from hell.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Which, of course, that resonates with me because I'm a Cub fan and a Blackhawk fan.
Poor son of a bitch.
I mean, for a fact, I'd never be welcome in the Maple Leafs barn.
Yeah, fuck Maple Leafs.
I'd be talking shit.
Did I say that out loud? No, that's another story for another show.
I mean, well, Punk's first promo when he came back. Thank you, everybody, for welcoming me back. I'm really surprised that could get so much love, and how a Blackhawks fan could get so much love in the Predators barn.
Right.
And everybody booed him. He's like, "Hey, I'm a Hawks fan. I ain't changing."
Right.
And I loved it. I'm like, yeah, there you go. They hired a Bruins fan to replace me at FedEx, for Christ's sake. How low do you have to go?
Huh?
Fucking Bruins.
Yeah. They could have at least liked the Dallas Stars.
Oh, Colorado Avalanche.
Oh, fuck the Avalanche. And I say that for Adam to hear it. Fuck the fucking Avalanche.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
I'll be a Blackhawks fan till the day I die.
The one thing Avalanche have going for them is their colors.
You know what I'd like? I would love for somebody to spill some of my ashes after I'm dead in the Blackhawks barn.
That's one hockey game I have never been to yet as a Blackhawks.
Oh, I love going to the United Center for hockey. I really do.
I wish I could, but even nosebleed tickets now are freaking expensive.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's like
it's just like I love
$100 to sit up at the very top.
I loved going to Wrigley when I was younger. I mean, I absolutely
I've been there at least 3 times myself. To Wrigley.
I've watched 2 games at Busch Stadium and peed on it 4 times.
I've been there twice, and I got in an argument with a drunk when I was about 10 years old.
I keep waiting for Steve to flip me off over that one.
No, I was down there, during a Cub Cardinal. I was down there.
I pissed all the way down the aisle.
Oh, no wonder why Steve's a little off, because he's a Cardinal
in a new stadium too. Not in an old stadium, a new
one. So it was June. The first time I did it was June 4th, 1998. You know why I remember that date so well? June 4th of 1998.
No.
I remember that day so well because it was the day before I left for basic training.
Oh, well, that'd be.
Well, yeah, easy way. How you remember that?
So the military had me up overnight in St. Louis, and I met this redheaded girl, right? And she and we went and had dinner.
Was your first mistake.
Oh no, it wasn't. That was a fun night.
Yeah, she had no soul.
We went. Neither does Cody Rhodes. He gave it to the fans already.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, before I move on with the story, all in all, Elimination Chamber, I'm giving it an A-. The John Cena heel turn had me completely shocked out of my shoes.
Yeah, big time.
To actually see Wade Barrett after the pay-per-view be a human being. I mean, I remember, and he even apologized to the fans. He's like, well, if me and the Nexus had done our job, we would not be dealing with, so I apologize to everyone for not taking out John Cena when I had the chance.
The funny thing also is about that, even though they're on Netflix and everything.
Yeah.
You notice how they were at the very beginning? They're talking about when Nia Jax said shit.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden they're like, oh, shite. We can't say the other word on the air, but we could say shite. And it's like, you're on a pay-per-view.
You're on internet.
Netflix.
Yeah.
You're not. It's like they're trying to take the British version of it and try to be funny with it when it's not really that funny.
I mean, there's.
I love Pat, but that was an L for him with. Yeah.
There's one thing I remember from Nia Jax more than anything else.
My hole! Did you notice that Trish didn't really tuck her beef in very well?
Well,
I'd heard a little bit about that.
I think when Nia Jax,
when you see the front of her,
dropped tailbone first into the hardest part of the ring. Well, that's all steel reinforcement up there, Tom. Lana still got to find a way to get Jax through the table.
Yeah, that's great. But
I do miss that. Oh, one more time for posterity's sake.
That's it.
My hole.
I do miss that.
Off and on, she actually, in some of her matches, makes fun of that now.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean.
Like she did it like a couple months ago. She actually fell down like in that area again, but not fully on her ass this time. Where it didn't hurt. And then she came down and went back and go, my hole! And then walked off and like she was laughing.
Dude, that actually propelled her like way up there.
She's still one of the stupidest wrestlers I don't care for.
But I gotta,
I admit that.
I gotta. She's not exactly the most attractive, but I gotta say this.
Bullshit.
To me, okay, in my opinion, she is not the most
Okay.
attractive out there.
Well, it's 2 against 1, so that means TJ and I are right.
I think Alexa Bliss is extremely sexy.
Yeah.
If she had bigger tits, she'd be the perfect woman for me.
I'm good with. I think she's perfectly proportionate where she's at. I like that.
Like,
I don't like I'm not a fan of oversized boobs.
Bailey is the best. Bailey's perfect.
Oh, yeah. There you go. I agree with that one.
Bailey's extremely attractive, but that's, in my opinion,
I would pound her whole left and right and in between. And turn around and do it to the back.
She got just enough love handle there. Still got abs. Damn.
And she got a nice set of tits. Yep.
Oh, my God.
Yep.
See, and I was the one being accused of being a pervert today.
Well,
I'm the one getting accused of being a pervert.
Well, see, that's the thing. You're the pervert. Steve and I are the proverts.
Oh, no. I think I'm a lot more professional about it than you guys are. God, I could keep a job and still be a pervert. I know how to keep it to myself and not get fired.
Yeah.
And I sure in the hell I'm not sitting there when somebody's walking through a convention for Halloween stuff going, oh, I'd fuck that decoration. Wonder who would do that.
I don't know. Who would do
I mean, not to mention any names or single anybody out, but I wonder who would do something like that. Dude, I watched that. That is the first show that I've been able to watch a Morning Disaster in probably 2 weeks. Was today. And I log in and they're going through a comic book convention or a Halloween convention, and Steve is flirting with decorations.
Oh, yeah.
I tried to watch that today, but every time they showed them, it was like the stream was cutting in and out on them, and it was hard to hear.
Their broadcast
audio was overdriven, and I couldn't hear what they were saying.
Yeah, their broadcast was terrible. I honestly do not think that anything of Jason's would have helped. I think it was signal.
They're using the cell phone signal or Wi-Fi there.
And
they weren't using mics that were Bluetooth to their phone, which most people do nowadays.
Yeah, well, I mean,
and
so you get where I'm at. It's like that was good, and then I had a bunch of work to do around here today, getting a bunch of things set up and ready to go.
Did you get that propane tank set up yet?
I'm in the process of hooking everything up for it now.
Oh, that's good.
So I should be able to actually start cooking with my actual range here soon, rather than my camp stove sitting above my range on the countertop.
Why don't you just grill outside all the time?
Oh, I grill it quite a bit. I do.
Oh, okay.
Steve will back that up. I mean, hell,
you got a Blackstone?
No, I do not use a Blackstone. Anybody who uses a Blackstone and calls that grilling, give your balls a tug.
Well, see, my grill this year is going to be a little small burn barrel with grate over the top.
Well, there you go.
As long as it works.
Hey, what are you cooking over there? My garbage.
It's not a big one. It's one of those little small, like.
Okay, you're talking like a little smoky.
10-gallon one.
Right.
A friend of mine had it. He was moving out. He's like, "You want this burn barrel?" I'm like, "Sure, why not?"
So it's the size of like a little smoky or something.
You know what? One of those tabletop ones.
Okay,
it's about that round and about 2 to 3 foot tall.
You need to get your fucking happy ass up here with that truck, because I got a grill you can have, a regular grill, a fucking kettle grill that's got stands, and I got a fucking TV you can have too.
There you go. You need to go up and see Steve.
You mean go down?
Yeah, down.
If you're going to go down on Steve, that's on you.
No, he's not going down on me. As long as he comes in the back door, I don't care what he does.
No. I would backdoor Shelly before I'd backdoor Steve.
Oh my God.
Ooh. Oh, dude. You might want to rethink that.
Because Steve's just getting over getting sick. You know his back door's cleaned out now.
Oh, yeah.
Well, my back door was cleaned out when I had my colonoscopy about a year ago.
Oh, God.
Oh. Yeah, man.
This is your colon.
I tell you what, those last 2 shifts I did before I fell asleep that night, it was nothing but it looked like pee. It was like I looked. It just looked like I just pissed, and I didn't piss.
You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, has anybody else noticed that Tiffany Stratton? Has anybody else noticed this? From when she was defending the NXT title against Becky Lynch to now, I think she's gotten 2 cup sizes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She's gotten bigger.
I don't think it got bigger. I think it was the way the outfit is. Because, I mean, you can have an outfit and it holds it like this, but her outfit holds it up and like this, where it makes it look
She's even bigger in the hips a little bit, too.
And she has a little bit. You're right.
Well, if that's the case, Bailey got bigger tits and got bigger in the hips.
Right.
Well, I mean, Bailey was a skinny mini when she was on NXT.
Yeah.
Right. She was the happy-go-lucky flower child girl, whatever the gimmick was.
Well, that was better than what Becky's was. Becky was fucking river dancing, walking in. Like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, she was the Celtic lass or something like that.
The Irish lass kicker is what they called her.
Right.
But when, then she moved into the 4 horsewomen, which was Bailey, Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and damn it, who was the other? Huh?
Naomi.
No, it was not Naomi. Sasha Banks.
Oh yeah.
It was Sasha Banks.
Right. Oh, I remember that now.
Oh, and I love the Boss too, man. Oh, that's another one. I would love to see Sasha Banks come back.
I never liked Sasha. Unpopular opinion.
Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch, when they had their rivalry, when Becky had the title, that was phenomenal.
I just think that she's overrated like Jade Cargill is.
So you think Jade Cargill is overrated?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Jade Cargill's a bad motherfucker. I don't give a shit. She's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, she's bad at wrestling.
Oh, God.
Well,
why don't you two go ahead and debate that for a second while I go and pour another drink?
I wouldn't say she's bad at wrestling.
Pouring another drink is TJ turning like this, reaching over to the sink, doing this, and then coming back.
Yeah, exactly. God damn.
Anyway, I never liked her, even in AEW. It's just.
Oh, she's fucking hot. I mean, I'd fuck her.
If she wasn't so toned, muscular, she wouldn't be bad for me. But it's just and it's the same way. And it's the same way with Jordan Grace. It's like if she didn't look like she's He-Man.
Shayna Baszler or whatever.
Shayna Baszler, no, man, I would pound her just as quickly as I would Bailey because I like Shayna, but
damn, I love this new schedule.
But Shayna don't look though like she's like a beefcake like Jordan Grace. It's like if she actually did it right, she wouldn't look so bad. But Jordan Grace looks like just not.
Yeah.
Especially with her wig or her haircut now, it looks like she's being.
I think Charlotte Flair looks like shit. I think she's she's gotten way skinny and.
Yeah, she stopped.
Charlotte's aged like milk.
Yeah.
Becky has aged like a good fine wine.
Yeah.
I think Becky is still very attractive. All
If
right,
she did get away with fucking get away
so
from Seth Rollins, I'd like her better. God, I hate him.
now, yeah, Seth Rollins is. Look, okay, there's a bunch of rumors that are going around on the internet now, where it's saying that Becky and Seth are going to retire after this year and run a coffee shop in Davenport.
Oh,
That they moved into their house and they're happy and they're just trying to ride out the year and then they're going to retire and run the coffee shop. I would actually go. I would go to the coffee shop if it's true.
Right.
I would make that a destination. And not for Seth. If I saw Seth, I'd be like, you're a fuck. I can't stand you.
Who taught you how to dress?
I can see. No, you said in Iowa, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah,
that's only
Davenport,
like a
Quad
couple.
Cities.
So that's only a couple hours from me.
Yes.
I just jump on 74 and go up 2 hours, and I'm right there. So anyway, the reason why I say it is because when I go there and it'd be like, Seth would be like, "You want a picture with me?" No, I want a picture with her.
Yeah, right. That'd be where I'd be at.
Why not me? I'm like,
because you stole your fucking wardrobe from Madonna.
Yeah, and Prince.
Why wouldn't you want a picture of me? Because she's hot and you're not.
Look,
she'd be the woman that I want to marry because she's a redhead.
Becky, the man persona, and especially 18, 19, 2000 before she had to give up the title. That persona that she had reminded me so much of Stone Cold.
Right.
The don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, what? You're going to tell me I can't do something? Well, then I'm going to punch you in the face. I mean, when you look at that run,
right,
by far my favorite Becky Lynch era.
Right. Agree.
I had so much fun with that.
I'm not saying that just because I'm on your show. I actually agree with it.
No, I know better than that. I actually encourage you guys to actually have your own opinions.
Unlike other people.
No,
Anyway.
I'm not even going to say that. Look, I have worked with many different hosts, and I've hosted a lot of different shows over the years. And there are some hosts that you can have your own opinion to a point, and then you better just shut up. They don't want to hear it. Yeah. And when you hit that line, just shut up and let them do their thing.
Right.
I did not last long with any type of a host that would look at me and go, "This is your opinion." Really? Fuck you. Let me introduce you to how that works.
Right.
And I've always, as a host, I've always been somebody that encouraged free. Well, I mean, 420 will back this up. I've always encouraged free thinking because that's where you get good ideas.
Oh, yeah.
And that's where you have fun. Like, 420 was so much against Shorzy until I said, dude, just check it out. Well, if you still hate it, then okay, I get it. And then he watched it. He's like, okay, you were right.
Oh, yeah, it was a good show.
It still is. I love Shorzy.
I still, since we're talking about opinions, I still think like maybe the first 3 seasons were a little bit better than the 4th. But I still very enjoyed the 4th season.
I see the 4th, now that I've watched it, I see the 4th as a build-up.
Right.
Because you honestly did not know at the end of season 3 if Shorzy was going to go with Anikan Shambul and Bro Dude Energy, or if he was going to coach. And then you find out, no, he went with Bro Dude. And he looked way out of place.
Right. Especially when they had that one hockey player come on for the last one. They were like arguing back and forth with each other.
But then when he started doing the mentoring, and they finally said, I'm going to coach. you have that perfect bridge setup.
When he was talking to the girl, the one that owns the team.
Yes. Nat.
And then,
I love
Nat, and then he's like, she's like, you gotta go where you
go where you're needed.
Go where you're needed. And then that's when he's like, comes in and goes, I want to, blah blah blah. And she's like, yeah, but you can't. Play.
I want to put my love here.
And he's like,
and she's like, inappropriate.
Well, no. Then she's like, well, you can't coach. You can't play. He's like, no, I want to fucking coach. And that's when they see him walking towards the thing to coach. And then he's like, let's set the fucking tone. At the very last, that was great.
Yeah,
right there.
Steve, do you have Hulu?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Have you ever watched Letterkenny?
No, I haven't.
You need to watch that too.
Okay. Have you watched Shoresy?
No, but I'll have to check it out.
Okay.
Yes, you do.
So, Shoresy is a spinoff of Letterkenny. Letterkenny ended last year.
Right.
They're done with it. I was very sad.
Yeah.
Because I loved Letterkenny. It is the dumbest show you will ever watch.
Oh, wow.
It is
really
literally fucking dumb.
Okay.
But you'll laugh your fucking ass off.
Okay. That's
okay.
Good.
It is. Oh, what's the Trailer Park Boy? It is dumber than Trailer Park Boys.
I was about to say that.
But it's funny.
And contrary to what other people say, Shoresy and Letterkenny is way better than Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah. Oh, it was a lot funny.
Trust me on that.
Brady and Bree got me hooked on the Trailer Park Boys.
The cool thing, the thing is that I liked about Letterkenny and Shoresy is they don't do the slapstick comedy.
No, they don't.
All their innuendos and the way they did things, and like the bartender for Letterkenny, Gail. The way she did that, it was creepy but funny at the same time.
Steve might get turned on by her.
Yeah, I think he would.
There's a couple times it looked like she was going to start humping the air.
Right. And then you got the gay pastor.
Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah. The gay pastor for a church. And don't forget the ginger and Boots.
Or Stuart.
They fucked an ostrich.
Yeah. Allegedly. Stuart.
Oh God! Yeah. Oh no.
Stuart and Rollo. That was like the best.
Yes. Oh
couple,
God.
You know.
Here, Steve. I'm sending this to you in private chat. And on our messenger, I'm going to tell you the different shows. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's just. Oh, my goodness.
There's one.
There's just. I mean, I've seen all of the Trailer Park Boys, and I can remember a lot of their funnier moments, but with Letterkenny, there's just so many more funny moments.
Oh God, yeah. And the thing is each season is only like 6 episodes.
Oh, okay, cool.
So each episode
you can binge watch it easily in an afternoon at one.
Yeah,
season.
easily.
Okay.
And if you did it all day, you can watch all 3-4 seasons.
Right. Okay.
In one day.
Cool.
Letterkenny was what did it end up being? 12 seasons?
10 to 12, yeah, somewhere.
Yeah, so you could actually go through Letterkenny in about 3 days.
Right.
And you've got all of it.
So basically,
now, when you do watch Letterkenny, Katie's mine.
Oh, okay.
See, who did I like? Katie was good, but who was it that I liked on Letterkenny?
Bonnie McMurray.
Oh, yeah. Bonnie McMurray.
Better than Mrs. McMurray and how drunk she always got. Fuck.
You know what? I wouldn't mind doing it with her because she seems like she'd be really kinky.
She always wanted to catch one right in the snapper.
Right.
No, when you watch, I highly suggest watching Letterkenny first.
Okay.
Because then you will be you'll never see. Here's the thing: is you'll never see Shoresy's face in Letterkenny,
but you can hear him.
You never saw his face, but you saw what he was all about, and that guy was all about. He was a hockey player, and he was all about talking shit.
I tell you one thing, though. I think maybe Anita might be the one Steve will go after.
Maybe. Fuck you, Riley. You sound like my great aunt when I come by for a surprise visit.
Didn't you love those ribs that Shoresy was doing this season against those two guys?
Oh,
I'm like, I was crying from laughing so hard on those ribs he was doing.
Yep.
I was like, God. Fuck. I was like, oh, he did not say that. Oh, he said that.
Oh, no, he said it.
He said it. I'm like, fuck yeah.
Right at the very first episode of Letterkenny, Steve. You're going to hear words. You're going to hear this phrase. Holy shit, look at that treasure trail.
Oh,
what's up with your body hair there, Big Shoots? You look like a 12-year-old Dutch girl.
Just wait till he gets to the episode where they talk about the glory hole in the back of the
goat
barn.
Glory hole. Oh, fuck.
Steve, why are you showing your pussy on screen?
I'm not. She's leaving.
Okay.
Well,
do you got two now?
Yeah, he's got Alondra and he's got Milk Dud.
Because I seen the black one going through the back of him, crawling on the countertop, eating something off the counter, and then...
That was a mouse.
No, I only got one. I don't have no mice. Cat.
All right.
Okay, let's see what.
But no, I highly recommend check out Letterkenny and Shoresy. Shoresy ends up leaving Letterkenny, and he goes to Greater Sudbury, Ontario, and gets into a AAA hockey team, and then Shoresy actually follows him. And what happens when he gets into playing for that hockey team. And it gets even more fucking hysterical. But there are certain things between Letterkenny and Shoresy that you have to watch Letterkenny to get the connection.
Yeah.
Now I think Shoresy by itself, if you've never watched Letterkenny, it'll hold up.
Right.
You would understand Shoresy a little bit more if you watched Letterkenny.
Absolutely.
Basically. It's a good standalone one to watch by itself, but you would understand it more. It's kind of like with Star Wars. You when you watch the movies alone, they're good, but if you watch the TV shows, read the comics,
right,
you would understand the movies a little bit more, and that's what I think,
So, no, I get a kick out of all of it. Dude, so, all right, so before we wrap too much up tonight, because obviously we got a show tomorrow, which we are moving times. We're going to go to 4 p.m. instead of 2 p.m. because, why are you jacking yourself off?
I was
It's a fidget toy.
Yeah. Well, every man was born with a fidget toy. Just some are bigger than others.
Looks like a fucking finger handcuff for a dick.
It's a 3D printed thing where you. It's like
it looks like an instant dildo.
It's like a shake weight, except for you go like this with it instead of like this with it.
Don't show that to Irene. She might want to. But yeah, we're going to start.
If that's the case, I better not show Irene this.
No, absolutely not. I'm actually going to start working on times, and we may even potentially add another show.
Ooh.
I haven't decided what we're going to do that show on. It'd probably be like, wrestling or something, but I'm looking at potentially doing that. I want to, obviously, over the course of next year is going to be getting a lot of projects done, making sure my Camaro is not in Illinois.
Huh.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't like Camaros.
Yeah, okay. But no, I want to get.
I like big buses that don't run anymore.
Hey, this fucker fired up today, actually.
No, not that one. The other one.
Oh,
That's in Illinois still.
what? My Southwind?
Yeah.
I need the motor out of that, actually. Hey, Steve, is there an easier way to get a 454 out of a Chevy P30 chassis than dropping the subframe out from underneath of it and trying to get it that way?
You got to remember, Steve is a professional when you ask him that.
Probably not, unless you want to totally trash the front of it.
I don't give a fuck about the front of it. I want to save the instrument cluster. Does that tell you how much I
Oh,
want?
you want to save the instrument cluster, but you want the motor out of it.
Instrument cluster and motor. That's basically all you want out of it.
I want engine transmission out of it so I can crate the engine, sell the transmission, and then I'm pretty much going to cut the fucker up.
If that's the case, then just cut it up till it goes down to the bare chassis, and then that way it'll be easier to take it all apart.
I just take the instrument panel out of it and take fucking saws off and cut the front off. Put your cherry picker on top carburetor and pull the transmission motor all come straight out with it.
Kind of what I was thinking, but
that too.
You're talking a Chevy P30 chassis that's up on 19.5s.
Right.
So it's not exactly an easy, and it's sitting in soft sand.
Oh, yeah. So you're moving a cherry picker in soft sand, that'd be a little rough.
So what I'm thinking about doing is actually renting a skid steer. When I do that, just knock the front end off with the skid steer in one fell swoop.
Or hire a tow truck.
Let's hire a tow truck, but take it where?
Well, if you got the front end off, but he could just boom it out, run his boom out, and hook to the motor, and then without having to pull, he can just boom it back out, pull his boom in without worrying about getting stuck.
Okay, I see what you're saying, but you're talking like a wrecker where it drops down. And you put you're not talking rollback.
A wrecker. Somebody's got a boom on his truck, and he can boom it out, hook the cable to it, and pull it out.
Yeah, but wasn't that big? You'd probably have to get a semi-truck one, which in turn those are heavy. Those would be getting sunk in the.
What's the motors
sand too?
454.
Yeah, it's 454.
A regular tow truck will pick up 454.
Like I said, if I rent a skid steer and I put my chain and my my engine sling over that, once I've got everything cleared out of the front, I should be able to hoist it right out.
Yeah. You can pull that way.
Yeah, that would probably work too.
And then I take it over onto my carport and I crate it and set it down and get everything done.
Right.
So it's ready for transport.
You gonna put it on your boat?
Actually, no. We have a square body that's up there that we're gonna, and it's a 4-speed manual transmission, 4-wheel drive square body that we're gonna put the 454 in.
Ooh.
You know what would be better? Putting that 454 in that Camaro.
I thought about that, but I want to keep the Camaro numbers matching.
Oh, that's right. You want to keep the numbers matching. That's right.
Now, here's a kicker, is we are also bringing down sometime this year a 59 Willys pickup.
Ooh.
And we're stuffing in a Hemi. We're stuffing in the Elephant.
I'm still thinking about doing it, but only if I won the lottery. I really want to get a Dakota, like what I used to have,
right,
and put a Hellcat in it.
You know, if I ever win the lottery, I am going to pay Steve to not drink pee.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Well, let's hope you win it before Ray.
Exactly. Exactly.
But I would also pay for some other people to get herpes.
Oh.
Not anybody that's on this crew.
Oh.
Well, just have the herpopotamus come and she'll help out.
So what do you guys think? We did add Squirrel into our group chat.
Also, Julie as well.
Well, we added Julie because Julie's always contributing stuff anyway. I'm like, well, you know,
right? Yeah, she may as well be there. Yeah,
but
I still won't.
Yeah, I had so many of you fuckers trying to say that Squirrel was my imaginary friend.
How do we know that that's not a made-up Facebook account that you made up to say that she's?
Why would I do that?
Because so that way you won't be caught in your lie of knowing.
Really?
Besides that, I never seen what she looked like yet, so I don't know if she's hot or not. Because you know, once you go fat 420, you won't need any other honey. So you know, she might see me and be like, "I'm moving to Illinois now."
Yeah, but once she goes Steve, she's never going to want to leave.
Exactly. Once she's had a micropene, she'll never get back.
Micropene.
Please finish that one.
My mushroom head tickles the clitoris.
Oh my God. What am I going? Oh God.
My penis is like a banana. You have to peel back layers when you find it.
Yeah, but you got to take away the Fermunda cheese from it though first.
Oh Jesus Christ! Now I got to piss.
Oh no, I scrub it. I scrub it with scrub brush.
How's that poop knife working for you?
Oh, good.
I don't know if I'm ready for tomorrow.
You should be, because you'll get that extra day off. You don't have to go into work till Monday, not Sunday night.
Oh yeah.
Or wait a minute, not even Monday morning, because it's first shift now, right?
Yep.
Is that what TJ said?
Cleaning shredders.
Are you ready for race season, Steve?
Yes, I am. I am. I'm actually going to try to do a little bit more. I'm trying to get the Lincoln off because it's not far really.
Yeah, Lincoln's like hour and a half. Not even that. About an hour away.
Yeah, see, it's only 20 miles, 19 miles from my house from Lincoln.
Yeah, because I go straight down Route 9 to 155, and then I go 155 down there, and then I cut across I take the exit, what was it, 120 or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm right there.
I think it's going to be. And then a buddy of mine who we thought he was going to quit. He sold all his shit, sold his late model and everything. And that motherfucker, he went to that Bobby Pierce fucking race party and won Bobby Pierce's race car.
Nice.
He got Bobby Pierce's car with a motor and transmission. All he has to do is put his seat in it and letter it. But I mean, now he got it all.
Well, see, like I said, it depends on what the buddy is that I'm going to be helping. We're mainly going to be at Peoria, but he says he is going to do maybe a couple shows at Lincoln and stuff like that. So
Logan's a fun track.
Logan.
Lincoln? Yeah, Logan County.
Oh yeah, at the fairgrounds. Yeah.
Macon County was a fun track. I'll tell you what, one that's not there anymore that I really loved was Vermilion County.
No, you can go suck my dick for Vermilion County.
Oh man, outside of Danville, I loved Vermilion County. It was a fun track.
I heard it was.
Sandy motherfucker. God damn, I hate it. Dry, slick, sandy, dusty.
Why does it matter? You weren't going that fast anyway.
Because it was less.
It mattered when I was fucking tuning the fucking late models, because the guy that was driving it was a bitch all the fucking time. Because he couldn't. I couldn't make it go on a dry, slick track.
I liked Kankakee. Kankakee was a lot.
Kankakee was good. I've been there twice. That was actually a good track.
Kankakee.
Hey, you see who's back? You see who's back, but only for special shows now this year?
What, Steve Kinzer?
LaSalle Speedway's
Oh
back.
yeah.
Oh, no shit.
Cool.
Yeah, it's all special shows, but they're bringing it back for special shows.
Quincy,
Sal was
Quincy's
a fun
running.
track, too.
That is a
Quincy's
good
running
track. I like that track.
Quincy's running full schedule too. I think.
The tracks that I want to
Quincy's
go
running
to.
full schedule?
I think so.
Which one?
Quincy.
I think Quincy's running full schedule.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll tell you what. I think one of my favorite ones, though, as far as local tracks was Spoon.
Spoon was a good track. Yes.
I
And see, this year is good because this year they're actually having every single class UMP instead of just like, because remember in the past it used to just be the late models and modifieds. That was the only thing UMP, and the rest of them was Spoon River, and it's been that way forever. And then this year they're like, every class is, I mean, even Peoria is doing it too now. Every class is UMP sanctioned. Every class will get UMP points. And
no, I gotta say, like, Peoria, I did like Peoria because it was close. So it was like, all right, I haven't got a lot of money. I want to go watch a race. I went to Peoria.
Why do you think I go to Peoria all the time? Because it's literally like 30 minutes away from me.
Right.
I mean, Spoon's another 5-10 minutes away, but it's, for some reason, it just felt easier to go.
It feels a little longer to go to Spoon.
Yeah, because there's like nothing between.
Yeah, you're on the boonies. But I love, as far as like quality of racing, I love Spoon.
Okay, quality of racing for me would be Fairbury.
Fairbury was one of the best.
I have not. Every single race, with the exception of maybe one, and that was at the very beginning, when they changed the track to where it was basically a one groove freight train track all the time.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But they changed it the following year, and it was good, and it's been good ever since. Yeah. I have not been to one bad race at Falls.
At Fairbury.
You know, and if you know the owner, well, it's basically the owner now. You know, the guy who promotes it, the way Jeff Curl, the way he promotes it, and the way he treats every single racer there is a reason why it's so good.
Because he's a fucking racer himself.
Yeah, because he was.
And everybody with respect.
Here's the thing. Even his brother who races at that track, he doesn't play favorites with him. If his brother fucks up, his brother gets reprimanded.
Really? So he don't care.
He don't play favorites. His thing is on the track. You know how when there's always a yellow, how they got to get back in line?
Yeah.
He said if you're not back in line after 2 laps, you go to the back.
Oh shit.
So
really?
you need to listen to the officials to where you go, and you go there. Because if you don't go there within 2 laps, you go to the back. You know, because I go to Peoria, they're like 5 laps and they finally get them done and everything. Then that's why whenever you go to a Fairbury race, it's so smooth throughout the whole night. It looks chaotic, but it's so smooth throughout the whole night. They say if you're not lined up within a certain amount of time, no matter if you're in P1 or P4, you're in the back.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, fuck yeah.
So, you know, and that's what I like about it, and it's a great track because they actually take
Fairbury's always been a fun track.
They take care of the track. There's guys there on their own time and dime going there during the week, grooming it.
Yeah.
You know, and whereas with like places like Peoria, they'll go like one time during the week, and then they'll come in at like maybe noon to start doing the track on the race night.
Sitting there most of the week. Like in Peoria, right across the.
Not saying the races are bad there. It's just.
No, and I'm not saying that either. But right across Farmington Road from Peoria Speedway is Collier's junkyard. And when I was younger, I ran through that junkyard all the fucking time. Steve, there is a car in there. It's a 55 Cadillac hearse.
Oh man.
Was this the junkyard that's on
It's
right by the railroad track?
It's right across from Peoria.
Oh, that one right by the river.
Yeah.
Okay, that one. Okay. I was thinking of the one that was down by the railroad.
No,
track.
you're thinking of Dowling Daughters.
Yeah, that one.
So at Collier's,
Anyway,
back in the back, there's a 55 Cadillac hearse. Everything 40 feet around that hearse is dead.
Really?
The car looks like it's in pristine condition.
Damn.
You can start up driving out of there today.
I should call him up, see if it's still there or not.
Hey, I was thinking about stopping by there when I'm up there in June and just go see if it is there. And if it is, I might make an offer. And then I was going to take it and park it in Christina's driveway.
See, you know what? That would be perfect if you actually came up this way in June, because that's when race season actually getting started, and then all three of us can go to Peoria race.
I would be good with going to a race with you guys while I'm up there, but remember, I got my golf trip I got to take too.
Well, that's only one day in the morning, and then when you're done with the golfing, then you go over to the racetrack.
Yeah, we can figure it out. We'll figure it out.
You don't golf at night. They race at night. They don't golf at night.
Well, golfing is important.
What time do you usually get done with a golf game?
When me and my cousin golf, you might as well write that off for a day, because it's not just golfing, it's drinking too.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying is, what time are you usually done?
You're done by 5 o'clock, aren't you?
Usually done by 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Oh, that's plenty of time. That's when the gates open and the races don't start till 6:30, 7 o'clock.
We usually golf on Sundays. Let me get my calendar up here.
Are you saying are you trying to wuss out now or something?
No, I'm not trying to. Would you shut the fuck up and listen?
Seriously.
I'm bringing up my calendar, okay?
And you said you're Gen X.
Look, I am planning on leaving on the 6th of June
6th of June.
to get up there, which means I will be there on Friday the 6th. That leaves me Saturday the 7th to go racing. I'm going to book my tee time for Sunday the 8th.
There you go.
I have to see Doran on Monday the 9th.
Okay.
Oh, you get your hair cut.
I get Riley on Wednesday the 11th. We do reunion 12, 13, 14. I'm back here on 15. Hopefully I've got the 16th off. We'll see how my schedule works.
Anyway, it's just a thought,
But no, I'm not saying no. I'm saying it sounds like fun. I would love to actually go to the races with you guys.
But you got other things that are more important at the moment.
I have other things that are going on.
Right.
Obviously I got to get out and go check on my house.
Oh, yeah.
I've got to start getting ideas on what I need for materials and get it ready to start rebuilding that. Get the well hooked up. Get everything ready to run in it next year. Maybe move you and Steve into it.
Oh.
And then have you guys... Huh?
That would be fucked up.
What?
I smell the skunk all the time.
Do you know how many people smoke weed out there?
It permeates. Steve's never been there. I have 3 or 4 times, right?
Yeah.
It permeates through that whole town.
Oh, yeah. Plus, you got a bar and grill that's right up the road that's actually inexpensive.
Oh.
They don't deliver, but they will serve you.
And hey, you don't have to worry about church because you just walk a block and it's right there.
Yeah.
Well, maybe 2 blocks, but anyway.
It's 2 blocks to get to the church. No, I have seriously been thinking about fixing the house up and then moving you two into it.
Are you doing a Big Brother podcast with us and have cameras all over the place and watch?
No, I'm just thinking if I moved you two into it and I set you both up in each of the bedrooms with your own area that you could broadcast from, but then you share the house. I mean, God, it'd be like fucking the Real World or something.
That's what I'm saying.
Owner's real world.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to be Big Brother, but
no, the bigger reason is I know that what I would charge you guys, I'd have my property taxes paid, I'd have my regular bills paid, and you guys would be a lot better off.
Right.
well, it's a thought.
Then again, I might leave the motherfucker empty and just come home and use it myself.
well, that's a thought too.
Like, I got it now, damn it. I got my place to stay.
Yeah, have it as a hunting Airbnb and
Yeah.
You know, if I set it up like that, though, then there are certain people I know in the greater Springfield area that would love to use it and then trash it.
Right.
well, you would actually ban them from.
No, I would be there when they showed up, and then I'd pee on them.
Ooh.
Or I'd have a gallon of Fat 420 pee, and I'd throw it at them.
Well, you got that big jacuzzi in that bathroom, so
Oh God, man, I can't wait to hook that tub up.
if it still works.
I'm putting all new guts in it when I hook it up,
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
including a heating element for reheating the water as it's circulating it.
Oh, that would be
Yeah, so it'll be like an actual. The jets will be actually shooting out hot water instead of the water cooling off as you're sitting in it.
All right, Steve. If you ever use it, it's not used for a gooch blast.
No. That is not Gooch Blast ready.
Right. No gooch blasting for you.
But no, I've got some different plans with the place, and once I've got it set up, I mean, it'd be great for a getaway. And if one of you guys was like, "Hey, I want to just get out of town for a while. I want to go get away. Can I use your house?" Yeah, okay, cool. I've got a friend of mine that'll have the keys up there, and I'll be able to let you in,
All right.
whether I'm there or not. My primary home, I'm sitting in. This is
Right.
my home. And as I look at it, and my kids are getting older now, and they're starting to live their own lives.
Right.
That's going to make what I want even easier and even more feasible,
Right.
because every generation has one, and I'm the gypsy. Of my generation of my family, I am the gypsy. I'm the one that's got to be up and moving and nomadic.
Right.
So the way I'm set up with this coach is perfect.
Right.
I just keep the coach running. I could be here in Texas one week. I could be in fucking Alaska next.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just watched a YouTuber that did that whole trip because he lives in Alaska and he does all Alaskan stuff.
Yeah.
He took a late 70s Ford, I think it was the 350 diesel, and he basically took the bed off of it and then put a flatbed on it and then built this cabin right on the back of it. And that's what he does. Is he still has a house he goes to recoup and stuff, but basically for like a month, 2 months, he'll go driving wherever in Alaska. Like he tried to go to the actual Arctic Circle, and he got stopped right at the last stop before the Arctic Circle because it was so cold and so snowed up there that they couldn't keep the.
I'll be damned.
But he drove all the way down when the whole thing happened in North Carolina with the hurricane and all that.
Yeah.
He actually had friends that lived there that he drove from Alaska all the way to there just to help him out. And he did that just with that truck and that,
Cool.
And the crazy thing is, it actually the cabin that on the back of the truck, he actually has a small wood stove on it.
Oh, yeah.
No kidding.
And on the other side of it, he has an actual oven like what you have, TJ.
Yeah.
He actually took a RV oven and put it in there so that way you'll have an oven.
Okay, that's where this coach is a little different than my old one. I have a gas range that I could cook on for like a skillet and shit.
Well, yeah, that's what this is too that he has.
My microwave is also a convection oven.
Mm-hmm.
And that is my oven. I use that religiously.
That's what I like about my air fryer. It's basically a convection oven, but it's an air fryer. It has a pull-down door like an oven, and it has a slots where you slide in the trays, and then
Now,
it even has a rotisserie in it. So
I will tell you guys the trip that I would like to make with both of you with this coach. You ready for this one?
Okay.
I think so.
Knoxville.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Which Knoxville?
The Nationals.
I was thinking of the sprint cars.
Yes. Knoxville, Iowa.
Knoxville,
the
Iowa.
Nationals.
Well, there's a Knoxville, Illinois, too. So
No, Knoxville, Iowa. The Nationals.
those would be cool.
I've been there years and years and years back when.
I've been by it.
Yeah.
I've been by it. I played it on video games, but I've never.
Yeah.
You know what? My dad used to go every year in the 90s. Every year. He swears up and down that one year he took me. I'm like, no, you took my brother twice, dickhead. I never got to go.
Oh, jeez. You're not that
I'll
close
tell you
looking.
another one that's cool. And I've been to because we raced at it is in Boone, Iowa. You go to the IMCA Nationals.
Oh, those are good too.
Where they have all the classes.
Here's
all
one.
IMCA classes.
Here's one that would be great for the RV with all three of us is going to the World 100.
Oh fuck yeah!
That would be good.
Wow.
I've been twice.
Yeah.
I've never been to the World 100, but I just had a better idea.
Well, here's the thing about before you hold on to that real quick, and I'll explain why. Please. Anyway, the first time I went to Eldora, I went with a friend.
I would love to go to Eldora.
I went with a friend. Okay, I'm walking through the front ticket gate.
Did you give your balls a tug?
Oh, I did more than give my balls a tug. My friend said I stood there for 10 minutes straight going like this.
Yeah.
Because when you come up, you're above the track
through
the concourse, and you see this big, huge banked like Bristol,
Damn!
like
Over
Bristol
45-degree banks?
Bristol banked, right? And it's a half-mile track.
Yeah.
And it's wide. Cars get tore the F up. I'm not joking. And this was only during the qualifying, and when they qualify for the world, when I went, there was literally 350 cars.
Yeah.
Okay. And here's how they did the qualifying. They made you pick two numbers. You got one lap to speed up, and then you get your your time lap. It goes like that. And then the next number is when you go again. So like you'll pick number 1, but then if you pick number 350, you'd have to wait until 650 cars go. Anyway,
track changes a hell of a lot.
Oh, it's just this car coming in. He's coming around turn 1 and 2. Because it was so slick, because he was like one of the last to go in. He slid like this, his ass in, rammed into the wall. He flipped around like this. And this exactly. That's probably what he was saying too. No joke. His car was so scrunched up, it took 2 wreckers to lift him up and take him to the pit.
Holy shit.
When he left, the only thing they took was the cage and the motor. And at the very end of night 1, It was so slick. This guy took his igloo cooler, and went like this. It slid across the whole backstretch from turn 3 to turn 4, or
Damn.
turn 2. It was that slick. When they have because they have an infield pit, right?
Right.
When they leave, they have them go around, because to the bottom on the front stretch, there's still a wide area before it goes banks up, right?
Sure.
So that way they can do like their, flag, picture taking and all that. Anyway, they have to have them turn around and go down that stretch from turn 1, and then in turn 3 there's an opening. And they have to make a running start from that, go across the pits and fly up that bankment because it was so slick, so they can get out. It's just such a great track. There's not a bad seat in the place, especially now that they have stands all the way around.
Sounds like
they even have the tunnel that goes underneath the track too, and that's crazy when that happens. But it's and you camp right across the street too, so it's a great track.
Oh fuck yeah!
It's fast. You'll see those.
no.
late
Well,
models.
I'd be all for. Here's the one I just came up with.
It's just great. So anyway,
The other one I came up with was like Mardi Gras.
Huh. Yeah.
I'm watching.
Drive up, pick you two up in the coach, come back down, and go to Mardi Gras.
That'd be kind of cool.
Steve at Fat Tuesday.
Oh,
I would
yeah.
love video on this.
That would be funny. Mardi Gras.
Hey, baby, my boobs are bigger than yours. Would you give me
yeah.
beads if I show them to you? Bloop. And if I could pick Irene up on the way while we're on the way down, man, even better.
Did you catch the picture that Irene sent Ray this morning?
Oh my God. Yeah, I saw that one. I'm like, really?
It was
I
nice.
love Irene to death.
So who hasn't gotten a picture of Irene's boobs yet?
Jason.
Yeah, Jason.
Tyler.
Jason and Tyler always bitch about it. I've got
They're the ones begging for him.
I've got multiple pictures of Irene's.
I was doing one show on my birthday, and I said it was my birthday, and all of a sudden, Irene types in chat,
bloop, and you got like
types in chat going, "Hey, 420, I sent you some photos." I'm like,
hey,
I'll be back.
No, Irene has always been. I love Irene to death. Okay, and Irene and I have become friends over the last couple of years. We've gotten really close.
And just think, I purposely, when you and her were at when you and her had that little thing happening a while back where you were arguing with each other.
Oh,
and remember when you had to pick? Remember when you had to? When Ray had me pick everybody's
oh, you dick, yeah.
Everybody's whatever it was
for Secret Santa.
Secret Santa, I purposely did you and her.
I knew it was rigged. I knew it was rigged. That's why
it's been fucking rigged every fucking year.
Well, yeah, now it's Christina rigging it.
Yeah.
Like, if I was to get into it now, she'd make me buy for Jason.
Right?
I wouldn't buy for Jason. I'd send him a picture of my dirty ass. Here's your Secret Santa, bitch.
I had to buy for Amanda one year. Like, oh, God damn it.
That's fucked up. And it's all to make Ray happy. And I'm like, look, Ray's going to be down here in a couple weeks. I can make Ray happy by going down and saying, hey, funeral's over, get in the car, we're going to Crabbin. Am I wrong?
No.
I know he wants to see Joel, but he's also told me, and he's probably told you, Steve, at the same time, while he's down here, we're going to see each other too.
Yeah.
Now with me, it's a little bit different. You got to schedule around when I can get down there. That's a 3-hour drive.
Yeah.
That, and sadly, it's under kind of bad circumstances why you have to meet.
It really is. And God, I feel so sorry for D.
Yeah, dude, I do too.
Look, Ray and I could rip each other apart over our own faults for the next 10 fucking years.
Right.
And make it hysterical while we're doing it. Steve, am I wrong?
No.
The fact of the matter is we're very close friends.
Right.
And despite everything else that's happened, Ray and I have remained very close friends.
Mm-hmm.
We had a time there where we did not talk. Because honestly, we would have probably. Huh?
There was a little tip going on. Yeah.
Because honestly, if we would have, we probably would have ripped each other's throats out.
It don't help that he had a mouth on him when he said something, but anyway.
Well, he and I had a little bit of a chat about that.
Yeah, and just like you and I had a chat when we first
exactly
got back, and we just talked. We aired grievances, and
when he and I talked about that, to kind of give you the insight, it came around Rage's diagnosis, where we finally sat down and talked. Which was, we were kind of on the outs, and we got Mikey's diagnosis, and we sat down.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I hate that. That was one of the...
That one hurt.
I knew... Yeah, me too. I knew Mikey quite well, so...
I knew Mikey very well. I knew Marvin very well. My God, Marvin and I were very close.
Because every time I visited the show down in Riverton, he was the one at the door letting me in and walking me around and everything, so...
The thing is with all of that is Ray and I when we finally sat down, we talked and we agreed. We're not always going to agree on everything.
Right.
But we do love each other. We're friends. We're very close.
I just wish other people
Ray's like a big brother to me.
Right. I just wish other people were like that.
And whether we agree or disagree on something should not affect our friendship.
Right.
We apologize to each other. We've moved on. It's done.
Right. How adults should do it, not
exactly.
Not keep doing the straw man and the circle thing of and not say anything different.
Right.
Look, why don't you like that person? Oh, they did this, this, and this. Okay. Have you talked about it? No. Why don't you talk about it?
I can run around in a circle all I want to.
Because I'm mad at them because they did this. I'm like, well, okay, then. Anyway.
Well, you guys give examples of what you've ran into while I pee and pour another drink, and I'll be right back.
I don't know about that, but we can talk about
the beauty of being
else.
Free as a bird.
And having your toilet about 2 foot away. So anyway, long story short with me is you might have a disagreement with someone, talk it over. And if you can't come to a conclusion where you at least agree to disagree, then that's when you just don't talk about it anymore and you wish each other the best and you move on.
Right. Yeah.
That's what I did with a lot of people. I had to do it for and it all boils down to your mental health. Sometimes you got to do that with people. When they pissed you off enough that, they're like, you know what? I wish you luck. See you later.
Yeah,
you got to do that sometimes with people.
Yeah, I agree.
I just recently had to do it with someone that I've known for almost 15 years now because they're being an ass and they didn't want to change. So I'm like, you know what? See you later. I'm moving on.
Right. Yeah. I know. I get it. I get what you're saying. Yeah. I'm the same way.
But weed also helps too with tolerating people. So Yeah.
Sometimes you know how it is. Sometimes you just, God damn, let this fucking shit go. Fucking come on, motherfucker. And yeah,
Right?
it's
Let it go.
some people just fucking on and on every fucking day. Yeah.
Be like Elsa. Be like Elsa in Frozen. You just gotta let it go. But
Oh my God, I feel relieved.
Huh.
why you just get a piss bucket like Marvin had?
I should, Marvin had the setup there.
It was
He
a great
just dropped his
setup,
pants before he went on the air, and if he had to go, he let it fly.
right?
The only other thing I could do is a diaper.
And then remember that one time that he actually took us into the bathroom when he was taking a piss, and all you hear was this.
I remember when he took me into the bathroom while he was taking a dump.
Ooh.
Marvin, are you okay? I'm fine, TJ. Oh, God damn it. No.
What are you doing? My favorite.
What are you
thing was-
doing in there? That sounds like a fucking diesel trying to shift gears.
And one of my funniest favorite things that he always did when he was on and he wanted to leave, he'd be like, "I like to tell you something else, Ray."
I have
And
something else to tell
and then
you.
he'd do this. Then he'd go to he'd be off screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, with me and him, it was like, hey, Marvin, one more thing. He's gone.
Well, yeah. Or he did it with you.
No, he did it with me all the time. God. But we had fun with it. God, I miss Marvin so much. I really do.
Yeah.
But that was
Marv,
where,
like I said
Ray and
before, I'll say it before and I'll keep saying it again. Marvin was the best wingman you would ever have.
420 Rivermen won 4-0 tonight, and he wore his blue stuff for Blackhawks night. Oh, bite me, Ty.
Ty's the guy that I'm
fan too.
Ty's my friend, and he's the guy that I'm going to help with at the track. He's a Blues fan.
Damn Blue Note.
Oh, what kind of car you got?
He's gonna run B mods next year.
Oh, B mod.
Yeah.
So no, and again, like I was saying, Marvin, one of my best friends. I mean, I did so much stuff with Marvin, and Mikey and I were close, and I knew Spanky and I are still close. Hell, I talked to Foon the other day for 3 hours.
Pork.
Yeah, pork food. There's, Doran takes care of my hair. When Tommy and I get on the phone, we're on the phone for a couple hours. I'm still
phone screener Tommy. What the fuck? How's he doing?
He's doing great. He loves Montana.
Oh, that's cool.
But I mean, I still keep in touch with everybody.
Right.
And it's like, and we talked about it. It's like, look, we are close. We are friends. We've been friends for a long time. We're not going to crap on this friendship.
Right.
Because we have a disagreement. But we can't agree to disagree and move forward.
Right. And that's what I said to Steve when you were gone.
Yeah.
I said, you just got to come to, if you can't agree to disagree, then that's the time where you say, okay, have a good life. See you later.
Yeah. Well, and I'll tell you right now, like,
I just had to do that a couple months ago.
Ray is a person who does not, personally, Ray is a person who does not like confrontation. He will try to avoid it at all costs. Where it is direct confrontation.
Yeah. I could see why, with his life he's had. So
yeah, exactly. He will try to avoid direct. Now, will he say something in a chat room? Absolutely. But he will try to avoid direct confrontation. He just don't like it. It's too much drama and bullshit.
Right.
But if you're mature enough,
Yeah.
but if you're mature enough to sit down and settle a difference, he'll tell anybody. this is one of my friends. I treat this friend of mine like shit, but this is one of my best friends.
Ray seems like the type of guy that if he really likes you, he'll give you shit all the time. And if he hates you, he'll ignore you.
Oh, yeah, and I get shit constantly.
I think that's one of the reasons why he gives me shit all the time. He actually likes me.
And Ray and I are friends. Now, Ray and I know there is a line. And when we hit that line, it's like, hey, let's talk about serious. And we'll talk about it. But one of the other things is at least twice a week, Ray and I are texting back and forth. What the fuck is wrong with Steve? I don't know. Too much weed. Is there such a thing?
No. There's never too much weed.
But that's who he is. That's who the man is.
Right.
And Steve will back this up, and 420 will back this up. When the chips are down, that's time you need somebody to back up what you can do and how you do it. That man will have your back.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it going to be in its own twisted way? Yes. But he'll have your back.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I was actually surprised at. He's the what?
He's a person that you like to call him your best friend, but you don't want to go to him if you have a personal problem, because he's not gonna, he's gonna try every way to avoid whatever you're trying to talk about.
You know what the thing is? When I have a personal problem and I get to a point where I have to take it to Ray, you know what I like about that? He will find a way to make jokes about it in such a way that I realize it's not that big of a deal.
Right. Yeah.
And it's not even worth bugging myself over.
Right.
Right.
And that's the value of that friendship.
Right.
He will use his sense of humor to help you realize what's really not important.
Right.
Right.
Now, on the flip side of the coin, when I told him my grandpa passed,
oh yeah,
there was no joking.
No.
Right.
And when his wife told me that her mom had passed, there was no joking.
Right.
And I told them both. I was like, look, whatever you need, I'm here.
Right.
And I'm more than willing to make the trip down there to help out. I will not. Now, and I will say this up front. I love Ray and Dee and Bella to death. I will not, under any circumstances, be down there during the funeral.
Right. We've talked about this, and I totally understand why you're not wanting to do it.
I will not be there for the funeral. I will not be there for the visitation. I did not know her mom.
Right.
Right.
My place to be there.
Exactly.
Because, like I said earlier, you only know 3 out of the 100 people that are going to be there, so why go? You can give your condolences to them each at a separate time, and I'm sure you did already, and
I have.
You don't need to go because, again, you didn't know.
Now, when they're all down here, would I like to make the trip down while they're here? Absolutely. But it's not going to be that day.
Right.
Either one of those days. It won't. So we are moving Amigos to 4 p.m. on Sundays.
Woo.
Central
Time. So put your pocket pussies away and tune in at 4 p.m. Central Time.
Steve don't have a pocket pussy, though.
Yes, I do.
All I see is that dick up there on the shoulder.
I got a pocket pussy, too.
Or your fleshlights.
Your flashlight.
It's modeled after a porn star. I'll have to get it and show it tomorrow.
You got a corn cob pussy?
No.
Oh,
No, I have a pocket pussy that's models after a porn star's pussy.
oh, yeah. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Um,
Yeah.
Thursday night is still going to be an Amigos night. I'm going to work out some other stuff. We may add another show during the week. I haven't decided yet, but
I say a video game show. That'd be kind of cool.
if I did a video game show, I'd be out. I'd just log in and produce it like I used to the old smoke signals.
Didn't you used to have an Atari?
God, back in the day, hell, I had a ColecoVision.
Okay, yeah, we can talk about ColecoVisions because retro gaming is pretty hot right now. So
I mean, I remember playing Pong.
Pong, yeah.
Yeah. Hell, I've still got something here on my one computer where I can play Asteroids.
Oh.
So do I. I just got it back like a couple weeks ago. I had a friend. For $10, I got this old XP laptop, and I told him to max everything out. Put it, refix it, and everything. And he sure did. And he didn't charge me anything because it was his first time actually getting to do something to an XP machine. Anyway, he brought it back to me so that way I could play my racing game that I used to have. So
you got Daytona?
I got that too.
I got it too. You want it? I got PS2 too. You want it? I got it too. You can have it too.
Yeah, well, that'd be my third PS2 that I have, but sure.
I got
remember the old remember the old pole position?
Well, I got that too. I got about 4 copies of those at home.
Prepare to qualify. Yeah. The graphics are so much better now.
Yeah, they are. You know what? They have a place here that's in Marble Falls. It's called Putters and Gutters. And it's
I even got this one, Steve.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Was that
Outlaw dirt racing.
It's the iRacing. It's the iRacing for Dirt of Outlaws.
Yeah, that's what I got for a PS4.
But no,
I just got to get an Xbox One for it because the only reason why I got that was because someone was selling it for $10, and those things are usually about a $50 to $60 game. I couldn't pass it up. Anyway.
What I was saying, they've got a place here in Marble Falls called Putters and Gutters, and they have an old school arcade in there.
Oh yeah,
like the way it used to be at Chuck E. Cheese or at Aladdin's Castle, old school arcade.
Well, then they just built something like that over by the Bass Pro here in East Peoria recently.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. And then my friend's record store in downtown Springfield, Dumb Records.
Yeah.
He has nothing but pinball games, and it's like you give him like
Joel plays a mean pinball.
You get like 10. You give him like $10, and you get like 3 or 4 like a couple hours of playing as many pinball games as you want. And then there's the arcade museum in Atlanta. Remember?
That's true. We talked about that.
Or was it McLean too, or maybe both?
I thought it was Atlanta.
I did too, but I remember for some reason someone saying in McLean there was something like that too, like right across from the truck stop.
From the Dixie?
Yeah.
No, that is an old school Rex's home.
Anyway, there's one in Atlanta that's really cool.
All right, so we talked about our feelings on Elimination Chamber. Before we call it for the night, let's get overall grades. 420, what's your overall grade for the night?
I didn't care for much of them. There's only like 2 matches that excited me, so I'm still going to give it at least a B.
Okay.
I mean, they were good, but the matches were just...
Yeah, 2 matches that were pretty generic and 2 that were what the fuck.
Yeah. So that'd be my answer for the Elimination Chamber.
Okay. Steve, your grade for the Elimination Chamber premium live event.
I'm gonna go with the A minus at 90%. I think it had twists, turns, even all the way through to the end. And I think we're gonna have quite interesting 49 days here before WrestleMania.
Uh-huh.
Well, now with WrestleMania, and I believe this year is going to be the first year that SummerSlam is 2 nights, isn't it?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah,
And then eventually we're going to have Survivor Series going to 2 nights and Royal Rumble going to 2 nights.
All that is just, I get it, but at the same time, if someone really wants to go there and watch both, and
WrestleMania is, and if we talk to there are certain people in Springfield that we could talk to that they'd tell you that the whole experience for the week is worth going.
Right.
And I would love to do it. I would love to do it once. Go for the whole week for WrestleMania. Probably take you two with me.
Oh, yeah.
You'd have to win the lottery for that.
See if I can set Steve up on a date with Alexa Bliss.
Oh, no. Nia Jax.
Okay, Nia Jax. Get Steve
if that's the case, then I want
Alexa Bliss.
If that's the case, then I want Selena Vega. Selena Vega?
Okay, so Steve gets Nia Jax, 420 gets Selena Vega, and I get Alexa Bliss.
There you go.
All right, that'd be all right with that.
Okay. I'll take Piper Niven too.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You like Dewdrop? Okay, if that's the place, then my second one would be Bailey.
Oh.
My second one would be Becky Lynch.
That'd be my third one.
My third one would be Roxanne Perez.
Ooh,
No, don't lie. Your third one would be Mae Young.
No, he died.
Again, your third one would be Mae Young.
Or Raquel Rodriguez.
No, better yet. Steve's third one would be Eddie's wife.
Vicky Guerrero?
Oh, I fuck Vicky Guerrero. Oh,
what?
God. I fuck Vicky Guerrero.
Okay, all right.
We're done with the show.
Wow. Okay. Final thoughts. We're going into final thoughts. My grade for Elimination Chamber is an A. I think it threw the right amount of twists at us to set us up for WrestleMania, and that was the biggest thing we were looking for out of it.
Right.
And I'm actually very excited now for Raw and seeing corporate Cena.
Corporate Cena. Like corporate Steve Austin?
Yeah, pretty much. Motherfucker.
Yeah.
All right.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get this thing to pot right.
Well, usually when you pot right, you usually put it in a bowl and smoke it. Right, Steve?
Yeah.
Or
there we go.
Have it in a pre-roll.
All right. Steve, your final thoughts tonight.
Final thoughts. Elimination Chamber was good. I will be victorious on 420 against Smoke.
Keep that delusion going there, buddy.
No illusions. No illusions.
I said delusion, not illusion.
I'll be back tomorrow night, afternoon, whatever time. Rock on, dude.
420, your final thoughts tonight.
Final thoughts. Elimination Chamber was pretty decent. Don't forget to spay and neuter your pets. Steve, you're going to go down like the bitch you are in 420.
Nope.
Because as my name says right here, 420, that means I am the 420. Plus, I have my 2 belts back here. I don't feel like getting them now, but you know what they are.
Do you want to put your name on the line?
We'll find out later. That's my final thought. At least my title of Smoker Mania 2025 champion.
Yeah, but Steve is Mr. Smoker Mania.
Yeah.
I think Elimination Chamber was actually really good. I'd still give it an A. I want to see Alexa Bliss get a lot more push.
Oh, yeah.
And I think we're going to start seeing how everything's really going to shape up for the card for both nights now. Obviously, which I did not realize, Smoker Mania is also on the same night as night 2 of WrestleMania.
Oh, no shit.
Yes, it is.
Oh, well, there we go.
Well, I'm going to have it on my TV while we're doing the show.
Oh, yeah.
Same way here. I got a screen up here that I
Yeah.
can watch it on. And
Well, I got my big screen hanging up in front of me. Like, all right, we're gonna. I'll mute it so we can still do Smoker Mania.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sure Steve will have his TV on where he can.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Well, we got it solved. We're still going to do Smoker Mania, but I'm looking forward to WrestleMania too. Tomorrow night, 4 p.m., we will be back Central Time. I'm TJ. That is Steve. That is Fat 420. Thank you for tuning in for this review of Elimination Chamber and a whole lot of other shit. We will see you tomorrow night on Mayhem's Amigos. Good night, everybody.
what you gonna do, Steve, when the 420